Welcome to the Big Messy Bun, episode 80. Are we on 80? I forgot to check, but I'm most certain we're on episode 80. You guys, today I'm coming in a little soft today. My mic has not been working great, and I last week had a week from it was a tough week. I did a bunch of recordings for my Zoom class and for my app, and my mic kept cutting out. So I decided today I didn't want to have to re-record. And there's something about teaching live and recording these episodes where if they don't record properly, I lose the feeling of the topic that I'm talking about if I have to go and re-record it. So I just thought to myself, I'm not going to use a mic. Hopefully the acoustics here are good. I'm hanging out at my lover's place right now because we are hosting Carter, who is running across Canada for mental health. And he's running currently. So yesterday we spent the day at my daughter's celebrating my birthday, which I just turned 55 on the weekend. And we got to celebrate with my daughter, her partner, their three kids, my niece Alyssa, Carter, and Lance and I. It was so freaking nice, like so nice. But today, I have a couple of things that I want to share with you. And the one biggest is about self-care. So I have learned, through spending time around, with Lance, that I don't share enough with you guys openly how difficult self-care and accepting help it is difficult for me. I think when you've done so many things on your own alone, you kind of get used to that, and I have a high threshold for delivery, and when I can't do it, it brings me down. Like I get a little bit stressed out. So last week I recorded a bunch of workouts, and then I went to upload them, and they either got blocked from YouTube or my mic didn't work. So it was kind of a bummer, and I was just starting to feel overwhelmed. So for audience, your girl has to go for a minor procedure on Friday. And I'm going to be out of commission for a few days. And I was starting to get stressed out about that. Just the idea of, number one, I haven't gone under a general anesthetic in 20 years, and that's kind of wigging me out. But more importantly, like being away from my work, what I do kind of stresses me out. So, but I have a lover who's going to take such good care of me, and I'm not worried about any of my post-operative stuff. It's actually really different for me to have that. And so I'm really grateful. But I wanted to talk to you guys about that, about how difficult it can be for yourself to ask for help, and to ask for the help, get the help, whatever that might look like for you. So I wanted to first off invite you to that if you need help, ask for it. If you're not getting it, keep asking, reach around and see what you can find out. Now, so self-care is one thing. Like what sorts of things can you do? So self-care looks different for everybody. Like what you need is going to be different from the next person. But I will say this, that if you're in a difficult season of life, if you're caring for lots of people, let's say, I was just chatting with a woman this morning, and she has a 17-year-old and she's caring for ailing parents. And it's really tough when you feel like, is this ever going to get better? Like it's really tough. So it kind of brought me back to many years ago when my kids were teenagers and I was caring for my mom. So I thought I would share a show from that place today, and some of the tips and things that I did to get through that time. So one thing that I did do, and I still practice this, and it's a beautiful one-liner that my girlfriend Tammy said to me way back in 2006 or 2008, one of those years. She said to me, Katey, let yourself off the hook. And that means whatever you've got too many balls in the air, you're trying to juggle too much, let one of them drop. Just let it drop Let it go. You'll figure it out, but let yourself off the hook for that. Like let it be like what it's going to be, wherever you can delegate and let somebody do something for you, even if it's not done perfectly. So when I go offer someone help and maybe I don't do it exactly like they want it, I hope that they're just grateful that, I unloaded a dishwasher or did laundry or do whatever. But if you're someone who has a lot of like control with that kind of stuff, try to let that go for a moment and just let it be what it's going to be, because you can't do it all, right? So I let things go back in 2008. I also just parented a little differently. I guess in 2008 the kids weren't teenagers, more like 2017 they were teenagers, but in that time frame of caring for my mom and caring for my kids, it was difficult. And so I want to remind you to let some things go. If your house gets a little messy, if whatever you need to let go of it. And this person that I was speaking to today, I actually encouraged her to go do 5 minutes of something for herself. Just 5 minutes of, whether it be sit and just close your eyes for 5 minutes, whether it's put on a couple favorite songs and just listen to them really loud for 5 minutes, whatever your 5 minute little reboot looks like. When my kids were small, sometimes I would do that. I would just sit in my car and just listen to something. Sometimes I would listen to, as you guys know, 5 minute YouTube videos to help reset my brain so that I could carry on for the next part of my day. And sometimes I was resetting my brain at 9 a.m. because the mornings were tough. I had kids that didn't want to go to school, different things like that. And you'd go to get out the door and you're like, oh my God, like, is this ever going to get easier? And trust me, it does. Like, it really does. But it takes some time. When you're in the thick of it, you can feel like this is never, ever going to get easier, but it really does. And then they are grown and flown and doing their own things, and you will miss this time as much as you think you won't, because when you're in the thick of it, you're in the thick of it. You can't imagine missing it. You're busy in it. So don't just let that go. If someone says, oh, you're going to miss it, like even me, but trust me here, it goes so fast and you will truly miss this time. So, but in the meantime, you still got to care for yourself, and we can't just let our self-care, our health care just go down the drain. Like, because you're already dealing with so many things. And then if you let your health get way out of whack, then you got one more thing to take care of, right? So do some of the things that you can to keep your health in check. Try to move that body of yours, okay? Few minutes a day, build up gradually. You don't have to go run a marathon, but you do got to get doing something. Sleep, if you can, get your sleep. Throw a few vegetables and some protein into your life. Throw some water in, whatever it looks like. You're basically a complicated houseplant. You got to take good care of that houseplant. And it's going to take nurturing and loving and all of that. Now listen, I almost killed 2 of my plants this past week. I don't know how. I don't know. I watered them. I think I'm struggling with the actual water amounts, like keeping it consistent. I tend to let them dry out, then I drown them, then I dry out, then I drown them. That's another episode. That is another episode for you. But back to taking care of yourself and knowing when it's time to like hone it in, when you just like have been doing too much. So I'm going to use Carter as an example today. He is running across Canada. You guys, he's running from Vancouver to Dryden and possibly beyond. If anyone out there knows of corporate sponsorship that would like to sponsor Carter and help him make the rest of Canada be his endpoint, that would be awesome. Reach out to the Big Messy Bun or reach out to Carter. But he was running today and he was tired. We had just celebrated my birthday at my daughter's yesterday, and then he stayed with Danica. They stayed up late last night. He didn't get a lot of sleep, and then he was very sore. His body's very sore. So he ended up doing only, check this out. He's like, yeah, I did 30K today, just a short one. Like, talk about wild. Like a 30K is a short one for Carter now. It's just wild. So anyway, it was raining and hailing here. It's sunny now. It's kind of wild how the sun came out, but it was terrible weather. And we were a phone call away to go pick him up. So I was really proud of him that he recognized that in his body, in his mind. He needed to get warm. He needed to have a hot shower. And now he's gone out to motivate a running group and talk to a running group. So he knew when to pull it in. And now tomorrow is a rest day for him. And he knows this. There's no way he could keep doing what he's doing without taking those rest days in there. So now what he's doing is very extreme. You might not be running marathons every day, but it might feel like it when you're caring for kids and you got stuff going on of yourself, and maybe you've got parents that you're taking care of. Oh, and then throw in there, if you're perimenopausal or menopausal, you are going to feel like you've been tanked. It is so true. Go back and listen to my episodes on menopause and on hormones and make an informed decision on this, ladies. Don't raw dog it. Don't feel like you have to, because you don't. There is so much research and science backing this approach of using hormones. Just the other day, I was talking to my girlfriend about hormones, and I was saying how I have said this publicly, and I'll say it again here. I really thought that I was just going to out-train menopause. Like when I was in my 30s and 40s, I really thought hormones were like wimpy, right? But I knew of hormones, but there was no way I was going to take them. Like, what the fuck was that? And so now, like, I love my hormones, you guys. So go back and watch the hormone episode, but it's truly something you must educate yourself on. Don't take someone's word for it. Don't be like, no, my aunt said it's dangerous or whatever. Educate yourself. You deserve this. You deserve to be educated. And that's in all areas. In your wellness journey, maybe you had a doctor at some point say, oh, you shouldn't be doing lifting. Well, are you lifting a purse? Are you lifting groceries? Are you lifting a kid? If you're lifting those things, you're lifting. So let's re-examine things and try things out with your body and see how it feels and how it goes. I know we're going from self-care to like, get back in that fucking driver's seat, will ya? And take control of your life. Because that's part of it, right? Knowing, recognizing. I recognize that I am going to need ultimate self-care in the next few weeks or next couple of, well, within a few days. And then for a week after that, I'm going to be like letting myself off the hook of a lot of responsibilities. But in that, I know that when it's time to get back, it's time to get back. And I want to urge you. I say this every episode because it comes up every single day in my daily work, in my life, the importance of moving your body. If we don't move it, your muscles will atrophy. They will shrink. They will go away. And with that, you lose your ability to socialize. You lose some of that part of life that's so good for you to be able to go do that. So you must move that beautiful body of yours. And find that routine for yourself. Just this morning, I was teaching at the retirement home, and I said to the group, I said, I teach the way I teach, because when I teach, I educate. I promote safety first, education second, fun third. That's kind of the way I do it. But we have a great time every time, but I am empowering them. I'm educating them as they go. So today, one of my really regular students told me that she's moving to a different location and I won't be teaching at that location. But we both know she's educated. She's listened. She's come to class. She knows what she needs to do, and she's going to continue. And that's something I really pride myself on, is that after students are with me for a length of time, they know how to lift, whether they're 12 or 15 or 24, 45, 60, or 90. They know how to lift and how to move safely. They also understand the importance of it. So kind of went all over the map. I thought 80 was going to be more like dialed in and like one topic, but sometimes it just filters the way that it does naturally. And I'll be honest with you, I'm feeling just a tad bit somber. I think given the week that I have coming up, a little bit nerved, and I just will show up here honestly in every capacity, whether the days where I'm super jacked and pumped or the days where I'm feeling like maybe I didn't get enough sleep last night. That could be something throwing me off here today. But I urge you to, number one, if you feel overwhelmed, let yourself off the hook on something. What can you let go of? What can you farm out? What can you, like, let the kids load the dishwasher. It doesn't have to be perfect. They will get washed. It's unbelievable how good those dishwashers work. Let them do it. Let them do some laundry. And especially if you have older kids, let them help. Teach them how. You do not want to get 20-year-olds that don't know how to do dishes or laundry. Like, they need to know. They need to know how to cook. Let them do it. There's no need for you to be busting your tail if they're that age. And I know, and if they don't want to, they'll eat cereal and toast and they'll be okay. Like, let it be. Just stop making those big meals that you're getting stressed out about. Also, when you're letting yourself off the hook, do a body self-check as well. Body and mind. How are you doing? How are you feeling? What do you got going on? How's your energy level? Check it all out. And before you go and say, Katey, like, I can't move, I got this, I got that, you can move something. I swear there's something on you that you can start with. And just start with the smallest bit of movement and build up gradually. You will be so grateful that you start. And finally, if you are in perimenopause or menopause, or you think you're near, even if you're not, even if you don't think, there's no way, you might be, reach out. I am here to help you, guide you through this time. I am not a menopause expert by any means, but I am a woman who's educated herself greatly in that department. I'm living it. And I don't think that you should suffer beyond, like, you don't need to. You just don't. I feel so solid, so strong, and mentally and physically. And I believe that you can do this too. Like, you really can. So get in the driver's seat. Just do it. You will feel so good doing that for yourself. But I'm going to get ready. I'm transforming this area right here into my gym space. I have a fitness class coming up here in about 15-20 minutes. So if you are catching this on, obviously on YouTube or on Apple or Spotify, I want you to know that I am a coach who is here to help you. So if you are just lost, you don't know where to go because there's so much noise out there. There's so much noise. It's very basic, the stuff we need to do. You just need to do it regularly. That's it. It's basic stuff done on repeat. You move your body, you feed your body, you sleep it, you surround yourself with happy people. And be a happy person yourself. Maybe joyful is a better word, whatever. Be around those good humans that are just good for your soul. You know the type. And avoid whatever's not doing goodness in your life, whether it's foods that are not good for you, alcohol that's not good for you, smoking, whatever. Let all that shit, work on it. Work on making it less of a thing in your days, and you might start to feel a little bit more energy. So, all right, I will be back hopefully next week. I'm just hoping all things go well. If there's no episode out next week, you'll know why. I am just not feeling up to it, and I will be practicing the ultimate self-care. If there's no episode next Wednesday, that is why. I will be honest with you. If I'm not feeling great after this procedure, then I will take a break. So just letting myself off the hook now, so that next week when Tuesday, I do recordings either Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday to upload Wednesday. And if I'm not feeling great, your host will be doing self-care. She will not be here next week if that is the case. So if you miss me next week, I hope you miss me next week. I hope I'm here next week, but in the event that you miss the episode, let me know, because it sure means a lot to know that. But hopefully next week I will be back here in the driver's seat with you guys after all things are said and done this week. So you guys take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. This is a difficult time when you're raising kids and doing stuff and taking care of your human self, be kind to yourself, and don't forget to ask for help. There's no shame in that. And let people help you. Like, even if it's not perfect, let them cook you food, let them help with the house, let them cut your grass weird. Like, let them. There's no need to make it have to be so perfect. Okay, bye.